lopsided. that would be me. Sure. Oh, dear friends, dear friends. Oh, life is good. How are you? Are you good? Should we shine some lights? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, school, education. Good morning. Good morning, mountain man. You said it was hot up there on that mountain. I love it. Summertime. Oh, goodness. How's everything else? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, my faves are here. I love you guys. Love hanging out with you. So sassy, hey? Shall we shake some shit up? I was laughing about this, right? It is the truth. How do you move mountains? Earthquakes, right? Mother Nature, when she rises and roars, she moves mountains, right? So in our conversations, when I sent out questions asking about challenges, right? Because I know what my challenges in life have been, and they certainly have been, well, gosh, never mind. Don't open that can of challenges. But number one, across the globe, and it's not just us, is confidence. Honest to goodness, confidence, bar none. You know, we care what other people think, and we struggle to feel good in our skin. And the reasons are plentiful as to why. But creating colossal confidence is a very, very specific, intentional thing to do. So, couple of ways. And this is the place that we need to set our goals from. Because in order to have big, hairy, audacious, ridiculous, scare the crap out of you goals, you have to just know that can't is not a word. I will or I won't. Period. and I will see you at the top of the mountain. And that is it, right? And now we need to choose what mountains we're climbing, because if you don't know where you want to go, it's going to be impossible to get there, right? So we all have hurdles and we all have obstacles and we all have all the crap that shows up in our lives, but choose your mountains, right? So in order to do that, we're just going to shake the crap out of our belief systems. And that belief system, good morning. Our belief systems come from our programming, right? So when we go back to that beginning, so the first 1/3 of our lives, we are programmed by those around us. We are programmed before we ever enter the earth. We begin to have our belief systems, right? Of our mother and conversations that our mother and father and others are having. And it really does implant. So then we go out for the next however many years to try to live out those belief systems and those expectations of others upon us. And you know, we're female, and good morning. We're female, we're male, we're supposed to be XYZ, and then, you know, of course we see all the magazines and the rock star shows and the whatevers, and we are supposed to be perfect, right? And you know, I mean, I am surrounded by testosterone. And my one belief system used to be that women had it so much harder than men because we're supposed to be, you know, perfect daughters, mothers, wives, friends, you name it. At work, we're supposed to work all day and then be like Susie Homemaker and Mother of the Year and, you know, head of the pack, and somehow in all of that, we're also supposed to be nice and never get mad, right? But you know what the truth is? guys have it even harder. Like, I will hand it to men that it is more difficult to be a man because of the expectation not to be vulnerable, not to be emotional, to be, tender and yet strong, and to be a great provider and a great parent, and to be, XYZ in the community so that they can feel good enough. And guys, I know there's some pretty amazing men in this group that don't give a crap what other people think, and that is incredible, because that is where happiness lies, is when you just are good. I'm good with me. So the belief systems to shake that stuff up. Here's the recipe. So knowing what our story is. So my story was, I'm exhausted. I'm so busy. I'm blah, blah, blah. Like, I had a pretty good story. I really did. And I thought it was good. And being stripped. So yesterday, talking about as everything falls apart, but our breaking is like breaking as the dawn, to a brand new. So whatever it is that hurts and is causing you grief and pain, let it go. Honestly, let it go. And letting go doesn't mean walking away. Letting go means stop being attached to stuff that isn't in your control. The only thing in your control is your thoughts, your choices, your own drive to the top of that mountain. That's what you got. Everybody else has to drive their own bus. And letting them do that is the hardest thing. That's the lighthouse and the lifeboats beating to heck in the dark. And so many of us, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about you. And that's hard because we care about other people. And so of course we care what they think, but the truth is, when you care what you think and you are authentic and you can stand in that authenticity, finding your authentic truth, that is the adventure, right? So belief systems, what is your story? And write it down. So my story was, I was disorganized, I was chaotic, I was a tech moron and scattered. I had a whole pile of really great excuses as to why I didn't get shit done. And it's like, okay, good job, Sadie. And I'm just so busy. I'm just so busy. I run out of day every day, blah, blah, blah. And I will tell you what, that is great if you want to stay on a hamster wheel of just chaos, right? I sure look busy. Wow, I wonder if everybody else thinks that I'm giving, right? And doing for others and not, building and creating the life that I truly want. So in Michael Burnoff says, and I'm not a curse person, so you've heard me curse, but I'm not a big curse word. Effing liar. You're a liar. And remember all those fraud, liar words that I was sharing earlier? I'm like, okay. She's like, you know what? You must change your story. And you must choose what your story is. So if you are somebody who always figures it out, if you are somebody who shows up in your life, write your damn story and write it as the person that you want to be remembered as when you are gone. As that honest, integral, showing up, wow, you know, just convictions, living in your own. Good morning, hi, how are you? So shaking up, like really, really, really shake up that belief system. It is definitely time to be done with the BS of yesterday, right? And really, I always figure it out. I am so focused. I am exactly where I need to be, and I am on my way. That is who I am today. How's that? And I have got a freaking awesome day ahead of me with training after training, and then I get to do a photo shoot with my dad in his biplane because it's his birthday on Thursday. And so my gift to my dad is a big ass photo canvas of he's got this crazy biplane, and oh, my dad is magnificent. He is such an incredible man. So I'm going to capture that in this day, and oh my goodness, I hope that you can go out there and promise you're going to write down what your story was and what your story now is. And when you have it written out and you read that every morning, that's the place that you approach your day from. And that is in every challenge, in every conversation. Like if you're in sales, for example, you would take your story, your news story. I am a whatever, you know, I am a confident, valuable, you know, choose your words very for you, that, and as you read that and then you pick up the phone to make the call or you go on the appointment, for example, if you did this in every interaction, that makes you feel nervous, and you approach everything in your life from this place of empowered you that is like, I am a kick-ass rock star. This is how I approach my life and everyone in it, and everything is about to change. So go be that earthquake, shake it up, take what your belief systems were and turn them into what you want them to be, and be very, very thorough. So have an amazing day. I can't wait to share with you how the rest of this day goes for me, and I will see you right here, same time, early. Mwah!